Welcome to Virgis Funhouse.
Come find us on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of new videos. Hey guys, welcome to Burgess Funhouse. We are in Chaos Clickers, and this is for the AJ Striker Week 2 box. So once you zone in or load into the world, it says, "Hey there, champion. I am AJ Striker. You can call me AJ. I have lost my second crate drop. I am completely new to your world, so I need your... where is it? So I need your help to find it. If you will find it successfully, I will reward you with little something. Also, I have heard from my sources that the crate is inside the Metaverse portal. But first, you'll need to complete all the quests before you can go into it. Click the event button on the right of your screen, and that should assist you. Hopefully, you'll be able to return to my crate. Hopefully, you'll be able to return my crate back. Good luck, champion. Alright, so over here to the right, we see event. It says get 100,000 clicks, hatch 3 eggs, and rebirth once. Spin the wheel once, invite a friend. A friend must join the server. Alright, so let's work on these as we go.
I need to try and invite me.
I could try to invite you. Do you want me to try and see?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's try to invite Grayson and see if that works. Invite. Yes, so see, that worked. I was able to get Grayson in here. So that worked. Let's see if we can find where spin the wheel is. Alright, so to click, you can push these buttons here and just keep clicking it in order to get our clicks. You can see if I go to the events tab, I have already clicked it 8,625 times because you can use both of these here. What is this down here? This looks interesting. So this must be the portal down here. Okay, so since Grayson is in the server with me, we get a boost in our clicks here. That's why we're also getting more than just the normal. And you can see on the left side here, it tells us how many clicks we have. Alright, so we're going to try to see if we can put in some Twitter codes here to help us out that I found online. And so I'm going to put these on the page for you so that you can see. Go ahead and pause the video and you can put all of these in, and this will help you complete some of these quests. Alright, so when you are zoned in, if you look right here, here's the wheel that you have to spin. I wasn't recording apparently when I clicked it, so you just click it to spin. So that means all we need is to hatch 3 eggs and rebirth 1. Alright, so if you go over here, this is where you can do your eggs, and it costs clicks to do them, so we definitely have enough. So let's go ahead and hatch 3 eggs. There's 1. There's 2. And let's see, 1 more. There's 3. Alright, so let's check back at our events. Yep, so now we have all 3 eggs. Now we just need to rebirth once. Alright, to rebirth, you come over here to this left, this purple button that looks like a refresh or a reset kind of button. You click it, and it says 20 clicks to rebirth. So let's click it there. Alright, so now we have rebirth. Let's check our events. Yes, you see that we have it, and now I saw a green line pointing us to the portal. So we're going to run over here to the portal, and I'll speed this up for you guys. Alright, so we loaded in, and it looks like, oh no, we need to do a type of obby. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to get through this obby and the tips that I kind of learned as I went. Now for this one, go up to the end here, and I found it easier to jump. Ooh, goodness, that was close. At the ends. Just don't do what I just did. Now these aren't too bad because they're evenly spaced out, so I didn't really have a hard time with this one. Now for these, you do want to go the same way that I do so that you can jump up at the top here. So instead of going straight, go to the right one and jump on these pedestals. Alright, now we can hop up here, and there's this big hole. You actually don't have to use this big hole, just go on past it because it's hard to get through. You can just jump straight down. It's actually kind of like a little easy trick. You can just go right past this. Now here we're going to head, you see these little arrows, kind of these points. We're going to jump toward the points here, just get as close to the end as possible. Now this one I'm jumping toward the edge on the one in front of me, and the same here. So that way I can get to ignore this one. We're jumping towards this one over here because it's actually closer. All right, and then again in the same spot here. All right, and that's the hardest one. So let's go over here towards this end and jump towards this edge here. All right, so now this is where it gets a little bit tougher because these are not equally spaced apart. They get smaller and skinnier, and they're not equal distance like before. So this one took me a little bit longer than most of the others to get past. All right, so there we go. Now let's head over here towards these little stairs and hop across. And remember, you're always looking for the distance that is the shortest to ensure that you're going to make the jump. Not too bad though. All right, obviously avoid the bright blue spots. All right, now let's go back up to another one of these. These look actually like they're equal, so this one shouldn't be too difficult here. They're about the same distance apart. So I'm taking my time because I definitely don't want to start over. There are no checkpoints, so if you die, you have to start all the way over. So don't rush, take your time. It's better to go slow the first time around than have to keep restarting. So we're just going to continue to follow this path here. Again, if you know me and you've watched my videos before, these are my areas of weakness, any kind of obby type game, so I'm just taking my time. Feel free to skip ahead in the video for the next section, but it's almost over. There we go. Make sure you jump here. Don't just keep running. And now these are quite simple. You just jump in the gray squares, avoid the blue. All right, this first jump here is actually a little tricky, so be very careful. You want to get as close to the edge as possible so that you don't miss the jump. I did miss the jump a couple times at first. All right, so we're jumping on these spaceships here. And now remember, there are little spots that you can go to get towards the edge, so you can actually jump a lot later than you expect to. All right, one last jump there. All right, so we have to hop up these here. These are a little bit tricky for me. I have a hard time with these, but with a little bit of attempts here, we get up. So just keep hopping on up. And a lot of people say it's easier to do this in first person view. I just have not been able to do that for some reason. Okay, so now that we're up here, we need to hop here on this thin blue wall. So carefully jump. And we need to hop across these boxes, crates, whatever you want to call these things. So we're trying to find the ones that are the closest to ensure we make the jump. So make sure you're following very carefully here. Can I? Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if I can make that. All right, so again, here's a nice narrow pathway here. Looks like we're almost to the end, so make sure you don't keep running. You do actually have to jump these spaces here. And again, just go slow. It's more important to finish rather than go fast and start over. All right, so there we go. It didn't show up that I had the badge for some reason, but I did actually get the badge. It started me back here again, and I went and checked, and I did actually get the badge. So that was his crate right there at the end. I don't know if they'll fix that. It seemed like maybe a little bug, but you do actually get it. Now in yours, you might have to run up and click on the crate. I'm not sure. But that is how you get AJ Striker in week 2 for Chaos Clicker. Please like this video and subscribe to give us some support. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.